Hey guys, it's Elder Cleric. Welcome to PBR Battle 28. I happen to be recording this the day of uploads, so yeah, I fell behind because of the vacation and all that. I'm not mad about the vacation. It was really fun. I held an alligator. It was warm. There was no snow. It was great. So back to the battle. This is against Koolzdragon. This is a singles 6 versus 6 battle. I was waiting for this for a long time. We did have one Sunday, but I might be doing that one in Poke Battlers. If you're ever interested in it, they have people uploading to that every day or every other day. You know, it's interesting. If you want to go check them out, search Poke Battlers. So I just started with my Windows XP because XP does not have the glitches of any of the other versions, including 7. And he sends out Mystic of his shiny Ninetales, which is QB to me. Whatever. Yay, Naruto fan. So T-Wave goes off and he confused Race. So the moves required for parafusion went off, but one went on one, went on the other. Yeah, that's kind of weird. So now he's paralyzed, and I'm predicting a switch. So I go for Shadow Ball. I do see the switch. I was expecting Swampert, but I get Forretress instead. Now, since a previous battle, I know exactly what this thing's gonna do. I'm sure all of you could probably predict it pretty well too. It's gonna go for a Stealth Rock this turn, and I really just don't care at the moment because last time I got, yeah, I don't care about the animation. You've seen it before. Yeah, he just went for a Stealth Rock, and yeah, I don't care too much. And now I'm gonna switch into Bruce because I want to make sure that he doesn't set up too many spikes. I mean, he gets 3 spikes, and a Stealth Rock, you're pretty much dead in the water. Unless he can sweep his whole team with one Pokemon. So, Spice gets scattered. Crobat is just kind of took the Stealth Rock pretty well, and then he just gains a little bit back. So now I go for a taunt, but he does make a very nice prediction here. So the taunt does go off, but he does predict that, and he just explodes, and that will knock both of them out. So yeah, I'm just wondering, if you like my nicknames, tell me. I just love Bruce. I know, generic. Sometimes I'm bored, and sometimes generic names are better. I mean, Black and White, I'm naming everything. I've actually beaten the game. It took me 2.5 days to beat it. It is so short. Oh my god, it's fun, but short. The really biggest, hardest part was the last battle. The second gym leader I had trouble with, and the final battle I had problems because I was under level. So I send in Jolteon again. Yay. I love this Jolteon. 196 speed is ridiculous. I think that's what his speed is. Just trust me, it's around there. By the way, this will be in parts. This is a 20-minute battle. I'm probably going to take a break from the narration. I don't think I can talk for 20 minutes. So yeah, I will be using YouTube to cut it. I'm probably going to be uploading this under unlisted, cutting it in half, and then cutting it in half again, and using the other half. I'll have to figure out how to do it, but I can get it done. Yeah, the video editor, I just started to figure it out. I think I figured it out already. There should be a video process today. I might delete it by the time I upload this. I don't know, but it's just an experiment. So, I go for Swagger on Lily, and I think he's paralyzed too, so, because I know this thing's just gonna stockpile. So, Lily's stockpiling. You know, it's not the most surprising moveset. The best part of the moveset is Giga Dream, which I was not expecting. I was expecting an attack, like Earthquake or something, but I was not expecting Giga Drain. That was a nice move on your part, with Koolzdragon. Yeah, this thing was a bitch to deal with the first time I faced it. I had the Swords Dance 2 times. So I go into Yukina because he has Ice Beam, which is super effective on him. And yeah, Stealth Rock and Spikes will hurt it, but it's not too bad. It's only 1 layer Spikes, so. And then I believe he hits himself this turn. Yes, he does. You know, this battle wasn't that haxy, you know. There was Confused Rays and Thunder Waves going all over the place. There wasn't much of full paralysis and hitting themselves this whole game. I think I hit myself once. Like, you can look back and find out. Yeah, I hit myself once. So, yeah, that's about right. 1 fully paralyzed, 1 confusion hacks, and yeah, that's not bad. So he goes for Giga Drain, which is a very nice move on his part. You know, I thought that it would do less than that, actually. I was surprised on the damage. So, I just go for Confuse Ray to put him back under Confusion because I would like Yukina to live through this. I mean, I could revenge kill it, I guess, but I would love him to live. Her. It's a her. I've always had a problem since I was a little kid saying him or her and differentiating them in my sentences, so that's just a warning. So Yukina, the female froslass, which is always female, is going to go for an Ice Beam, but he switches, which is a nice prediction, and he goes into his ninetales. And Ice Beam, I do get a crit on the Ice Beam. I don't think it mattered too much, since, I mean, all I did was really waste a berry. I mean, it mattered, but, you know, if there's ever going to be a crit in a battle, you know, I'd rather have a crit there than anywhere else, because that doesn't just turn a game around. I don't like it when critical hits just turn games around. That means you didn't win by skill, you won by luck. So, yeah, I confuse him, he hits himself. Like I said, it's not too haxy. I believe he does get through it next turn. So, I go for a Ominous Wind. And what do you know, it does, well, actually a lot of damage. Now, I was actually trying not to get the boost. And there's the fully paralyzed in the battle, by the way. I was just trying to, I did not want to get the boost because that would just be way too haxy. I'm switching now Shadow Ball as soon as I get off my lazy butt to change it. And yeah, there goes the ninetales. You know, the ninetales actually wouldn't have mattered in the end, because in the end, one Pokemon just destroys everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Well, it doesn't destroy everything because I actually end up switching, but yeah, that's a spoiler. You'll see later. So I just go for an Ice Beam to knock this thing out. It barely lives, and he's gonna Giga Drain my little bit of health that's left. And, you know, I don't care. Kind of left him out there for death fodder. Oh, I was hoping to knock him out, and worst come to worst, knock him out. Because I know he has 2 water types, and he has registeel left. But, you know, it's not a big deal to me. And now comes Vaporeon. And wow, did Vaporeon do. Just destroy him. So first I'm just gonna surf away the Lily. A friend of mine was saying Ice Beam, but I'm like, well, that's neutral, and I don't know if he's gonna switch. And he didn't switch because he saw that Lily was pretty much nothing but death fodder, so let's use him as it. And goodbye, Lily. Yeah, I'm tired right now. My dog woke me up at, I think it was 8:30. I went to bed at like 1. She woke me up at 8:30 and would not let me go back to bed. Little brat barked at me until I got up. Yeah, I'm recording this at like this. It's now 11 o'clock now, and I'm actually gonna say this will be the end of part 1. I'm gonna say after this turn I'm gonna cut it off and then put up part 2. And yes, he did use water spout. I think it was a desperation, hoping I'd switch. I don't know why I would. And welcome to part 2. Hopefully I cut that right. Well, I hope I cut it right, because this will be a huge experiment, but I don't want to make a 20-minute video, personally, because I don't think I have the patience to sit through a 20-minute video, so I'm not going to expect you to. No offense to anybody. So now my Aqua Ring leftover combo is really just going to destroy him, because he can't hurt me. A Pacific has water spout. I'm pretty sure it's scarfed. And he has facade. Apparently, I don't know why he used facade. He could have used earthquake for more damage. But I just surfed some of his health away. And while this is up, I'm gaining 1/8 of my health every turn. Yeah, he has leftovers, but I got an Aqua Ring and a leftover. And a sub that's still sitting there. Yeah, that's right, you're getting pwned by a doll. How do you feel? Now here's what I'm questioning. You see those spikes and stealth rocks sitting there? If a giant wave goes through the Colosseum, why wouldn't that get rid of the spikes? If they're sitting there with gravity, then the water should do a pretty good job of knocking it away. Whatever. So I go for a surf after his switch back into his wailord. And I'm wondering what this wailord has. I'm pretty sure it has ice beam, it has water spout. I don't know what else it's going to use. And apparently the best thing this thing has is hidden power fidoodle. I don't know what it is. I have no way of finding out except for maybe throwing a Pokemon in front of it, hoping that it's super effective. I don't know. I'd rather just hit things. So I'm just going to do another 4th to his health, because each surf seems to be a 4th of his health. Which is pretty good, because he's trained in special attack, so I hope he can do a lot. It's pretty much HP and attack. Special attack. Blech. So he goes for another hidden power, because I'm really kind of curious to see how much it does. And it does, I don't know, a little less than a 4th. So I'm like, okay, the sub is definitely not going to break. Sorry, I'm really tired. Which corner will make the attack that could change the situation? So yeah, so far Vaporeon is just sitting here, destroying everything. Hidden power fidoodle again. Yes, I am now renaming that hidden power fidoodle, because I don't know what it is. Hey, Koolzdragon, please send me a message, tell me what that is. I'm interested. But until then, it's fidoodle. There's a new type in Pokemon called fidoodle, and it is not super effective on Vaporeon, and it doesn't break subs. Neither corner has made a decisive attack yet. And now I'm just gonna surf, and this is actually a second try because there's an editing error. Don't you love editing errors? You know, my pain is your happiness. Yeah, that's kind of how LPs and narrations goes. Pain equals good views, I guess. As said, I know Trigger Conroy knows that one. And Insane Gamers does too. And there goes Wailord with my surf. Because I know how to surf on a... Well, apparently I know how to surf on a wave without a surfboard. I can knock out a whale. Don't you love knocking whales out? Yes, I think I'm the person that'll put that thing on the endangered species list, apparently. So he sends out Crow, and a friend, it was so funny. He's like, go, Thunder Punch, and the second that thing comes out, and I'm like, probably not, because he didn't send it out to counter him already. But he does do something very predictable in Thunder Waves. I mean, the only reason I can predict that is because, you know, that's a very good move for Registeel's Thunder Wave, so I have no problem with it. In fact, I have a Registeel, and mine has Thunder Wave, except I just don't use it. And I'm gonna Surf. And that's gonna do pretty much Diddly Squat. And guess what the irony? He knows Thunder Punch! And we find out later how much that actually can do. It's like a little more than a fourth. It's not fully a fourth, but it's a little more than it. Which sucks because that's just enough to break a sub. So I'm just gonna Surf and find out how much this Thunder Punch actually does to me, because he's probably predicting a sub. And I'm faster for obvious reasons that Registeel is just the slowest thing in the world. And now, well, it's actually doing decent. It's like a 6-hit KO. I mean, Wailord is a 4-hit KO, and that wasn't very effective. I mean, that just shows Registeel's bulk. And now I get my Aqua Ring and Leftovers back. You do realize that this Aquafina has taken so many hits. It's just ridiculous. You wanna know why? Because he uses Aquafina water. Don't you know Aquafina water is deadly? You don't want to fight anything with Aquafina water, especially because it's so pure. It'll kill the most sinister sinners in the world. And anybody it just wants to kill. And he goes for T-Wave there. You know, it's not too bad. But, you know, I don't like it that much. And I also kind of want to throw someone out there, because now I know he has 3 of his moves. He has Thunder Punch, Thunder Wave, and... well, I know he has Curse because... really, I've never seen a Registeel that doesn't, including mine. And Big Bertha just takes the spikes and stealth walks like a beast. He doesn't even care. And he somehow predicts and goes for a Curse. If I had Surfed, he would have been gone. Whatever, at least I get my favorite Pokemon out. Probably the headliner of this Big Bertha. The nickname is awesome. And he is awesome. She is awesome. There I do go doing that again. You know, I don't think I'll ever fix that problem. You know, I have that problem with dogs, too. Because you can't tell unless you look under them. Yeah, that Sugarberry, yeah, that hurt. And apparently my Earthquake did not knock it out right away. He gets a crit. So, I'm forced... well, I can either go for Earthquake, kill him immediately, or I can rest and just heal back up. And I figure, hey, if I'm gonna heal, now's the time, because he really can't hurt me that much. And thanks to my Chesto Berry, all is better. I love this little strategy I came up with. Well, I did not come up with it. I put it on him, but I did not come up with it. I am not taking credit for that. I'm guessing that's either a misclick or he predicted. I know he's not that stupid. Well, I know he's not stupid at all, is how I should say that. I know that was a misclick, probably. Because I would have never done that. I guess... oh, there's my critical hit right back. It's sort of useless. Yeah, Koolzdragon, I know that was... not sure if it was a misclick or not, but... I know you were doing that for good reason. So, here it is, and... he's on his last guy, Swampert. And now the only move you're gonna see for the rest for the next 2 minutes is gonna be Earthquake. We're having Earthquake Wars, as my friend Matt states it. And you should know Matt, he was in a co-narration earlier. Yeah, Big Bertha, Earthquake. And that does not much at all. I'm not surprised. This is a swampert after all. I do not like fighting swamperts. They're just too good. Then again, who likes fighting my stuff, so I'm not gonna go complain about it. Yep, it's an earthquake war. And I think we're trying to destroy the Colosseum, because we're making earthquakes in a volcano. Anybody want to explain why that's a good idea? You know, at this rate, we're gonna literally destroy my favorite Colosseum and just kill like each other. We're gonna kill each other. And now I send out, really, he's not much of an anchor, but I know I can take an earthquake. I want it to go 4-0. And there's the spikes, and there's the stones, and there's the earthquake, which he resists. And from what I know, Pinter has pretty good defenses anyway. And that's pretty much a good game. I'm gonna go for a superpower after, you know, trying to figure out will X-Scissor do it or not. Eventually I say screw it, I'm just using superpower. And yes, I'm gonna use X-Scissor, and I'm gonna use Super Stance 30 times and X-Scissor 24 times. Yeah, doesn't that make sense? I don't know how I'm ever gonna do that. Devastated by superpower. And superpower just decimates him because of the power of it. Yeah, and he learns that naturally at 51 from what I remember. So right now in that game, he's actually 51. I don't level mine to 100 because I'm doing PBR. So I don't need to, because they just level up anyway. So that's a good battle, Koolzdragon. I'm probably gonna upload the second battle from today, or from this day's set, another time. So probably in 3 days like I normally will. I will see you next time, and comment, rate, subscribe.